What if you could completely transform a room in your home in just one weekend? No major renovations, no expensive contractors, just thoughtful design choices that make a space feel calmer, brighter, and far more intentional. In today's video, we're doing a full before and after weekend room makeover. You'll see exactly how this tired, slightly cluttered space turned into something that feels warm, balanced, and surprisingly luxurious. And the best part? Most of these changes are simple things you can do yourself. So if you've been looking around your home thinking, this room just isn't working anymore, stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll see how a few smart decisions can completely change how a room feels. Let's start with the before. Here's what the room looked like when we started. At first glance, nothing here is terrible, but the space feels a bit flat and slightly cramped. The furniture is pushed up against the walls, which actually makes the room feel smaller rather than bigger. The rug is too small, floating awkwardly in the middle. Lighting is harsh and limited to a single overhead light. And there are lots of small decor items scattered around, which creates visual clutter instead of a calm, cohesive look. This is a really common situation. Most homes don't have bad furniture or bad decor. They just need better arrangement and a clearer design direction. So the goal for this weekend makeover was simple: create a space that feels brighter, more spacious, more intentional, and a little bit more expensive without spending a fortune. Let's begin with the first step of the transformation. The very first thing we did was clear the room almost completely. This might sound dramatic, but it's one of the most powerful things you can do when redesigning a space. When everything stays in place, it's difficult to see what actually works. So we removed most of the decor, moved the furniture out, and essentially reset the room. Immediately, the space felt bigger and easier to work with, and it allowed us to rethink the layout from scratch. Next, we focused on the furniture arrangement. Instead of pushing everything against the walls, we brought the sofa slightly inward and centered it around the focal point of the room. This small change instantly made the space feel more balanced. Designers often do this because rooms feel more natural when furniture creates conversation areas rather than lining the perimeter. We also repositioned the coffee table so it sits comfortably within reach, not too far away, not crowding the seating area. Good layout is something people rarely notice consciously, but they absolutely feel it. One of the biggest improvements came from something surprisingly simple: a larger rug. Before, the rug was too small. Only the coffee table sat on it, which made the entire seating area feel disconnected. So we replaced it with a rug large enough for the front legs of the sofa and chairs to sit on. This single change instantly anchored the space and made the room feel much more cohesive. It's one of the easiest ways to make a room look professionally styled. Next, we tackled the lighting. Relying on a single ceiling light often makes rooms feel harsh and flat. So instead, we introduced layered lighting. We added a warm floor lamp in the corner and a table lamp on the side table. Now, the light spreads across the room at different heights, which creates a softer and far more welcoming atmosphere. Lighting alone can completely change how a room feels in the evening, and it's one of the secrets designers use to make homes feel cozy and elevated. Before the makeover, the shelves and surfaces were filled with many small items. Individually, they were nice, but together they created visual clutter. So we edited the decor down to just a few pieces with better scale: a larger ceramic vase, a small stack of books, a simple decorative tray, and one piece of artwork that draws the eye upward. This approach gives each object room to breathe, which instantly makes the space feel calmer and more intentional. Sometimes the most powerful design move is simply using less. To make the room feel warm and inviting, we layered in different textures: soft cushions in neutral tones, a woven throw blanket, a natural wood tray on the coffee table, and a small plant to bring in a touch of life. Texture is what keeps a neutral space from feeling boring. It adds depth and softness without overwhelming the room with color. And now, here is the final result. The room immediately feels brighter, calmer, and far more put together. The larger rug anchors the seating area, the lighting creates a warm, layered glow, the furniture layout feels balanced and welcoming, and the simplified decor allows the space to breathe. What's remarkable is that none of these changes were dramatic on their own, but together they completely transformed the feeling of the room. That's the real secret of good design. It isn't about one expensive piece, it's about many small choices working together. If there's one thing to take away from this makeover, it's this: you don't need a massive renovation to improve your home. Start with the fundamentals: better layout, the right rug size, layered lighting, fewer, better decor pieces. Even small adjustments can change how a room feels every day. So if you've been thinking about refreshing a space in your home, maybe this weekend is the perfect time to try it. If you enjoyed this before and after room makeover, make sure to subscribe for more practical home decor ideas, budget-friendly transformations, and simple design tips that make everyday homes feel calm, stylish, and quietly luxurious. And I'd love to know in the comments which part of this makeover made the biggest difference to you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.